Hello! As many of you must know, language sounds are divided into vowels and consonants. This video is to explain consonant sounds and their similarities or differences in English and in Spanish. Consonant sounds can be classified as voiced or voiceless. That is to say, there is or there is not vibration in the vocal folds when producing them. Basically, some of those sounds are similar in both languages. However, some of them are only produced either in English or in Spanish. Let's see what sounds there are. Consonant sounds in English and in Spanish. B. This is a voiced sound in both languages. In English, it is found in the words blue or bank. In Spanish, it represents two different graphemes, B and V. Thus, there is no difference in the pronunciation of them. The only way of knowing is by means of the context. For example, vaca, vaca, vaso, vaso. D. This is a voiced sound in both languages. In English, it is produced in the words diet and death. In Spanish, in utterances such as dieta or día. It is a voiceless sound. In English, it is uttered in the words with the graphemes ph, f, or gh at the end of a word. For example, phone, faith, enough. In Spanish, in words such as flor or fanático. G. This is a voice sound which is similar in both languages. In English, we found it in words such as gap, guess, and in Spanish in the words gol, gusto. This sound is voiceless in both languages. In English, it is produced in the words home or whole. In Spanish, it is represented by a different symbol in words such as jungla or jota. Moreover, in Spanish, the grapheme H is mute. That is why it is never pronounced, for example, in words such as hogar or hora. And in English, it is also found as a mute grapheme in some words such as hour or honest. This sound is voiceless and represents different graphemes in both languages. In English, in words with a syllable written with K, C, CH, and Q. For example, kiss, could, chemistry, and question. In Spanish, in words with the graphemes C, K, and Q. In the words coco, kiwi, que. L. It is a voiced sound. In English, it is found in words with the graphemes L, such as laugh, and double L, such as valet. In Spanish, it is found in words written with L, leer, luz. Then, if any word is written with double L, the pronunciation will be different. We will see that later on. This sound is voiced in both languages. It occurs in the words mom or moon in English and mapa or mama in Spanish. It is also a voiced sound. In English, it is produced in the words no or none. In Spanish, in the words nada, negro. Mm. It is a voiced sound and is pronounced in both languages in words with the graphemes ng. In English, in the words long or sang. In Spanish, in words such as mango. The sound is voiced and it is found only in Spanish. It is produced in the words niño, ñoño. The sound is voiceless in both languages, but in English it is more plosive than in Spanish. For example, pop, pet in English, or pez, papam in Spanish. The sound is voiced in English as in Spanish. However, it is not pronounced the same. In English, it is produced in the words rest or roll. In Spanish, it would be pronounced differently depending if there is one or there are two R in the spelling of the word. Thus, if there is only one R, we pronounce cero, pero. But if there are two, the pronunciation of the word changes and becomes cerro, perro, and the phonetic symbol also suffered a modification. This last sound is not pronounced in English. That is the reason why it is difficult for English speakers to produce it. This sound is voiceless in both languages. It is found in the words soup, mess in English, and saco or sangre in Spanish. Shh. This sound is voiceless. In English, it is produced in the words written with the graphemes sh, such as shoe or shell. In Spanish, it is not found in any word, but in the interjection shh when asking people to be quiet. Shh. It is a voiceless sound. In English, it is the most plosive consonant sound. We can find it in the words T or light. On the contrary, in Spanish, it is not plosive. We pronounce it in words such as tener, tomar. This sound is voiceless in both languages. In English, it is found in words written with the graphemes ch, such as church or chi. In Spanish, in the words choza, charro. This sound is voiceless. In English, it is uttered in some words written with the grapheme th, such as think, through. In Spanish, it is only produced in Spain in words such as zapato, corazón. Z. It is a voiced sound. In English, it is pronounced in the words although or that. In Spanish, it is produced in the second syllable of the words dedo, duda. Z. This is a voice sound. In English, it is produced in the words voice and verb. In Spanish, this sound doesn't exist. Z. This is a voice sound. In English, it is produced in words with the graphemes z or else when it is between two vowels. For example, zoo, easy. In Spanish, those graphemes are represented by the sound S. Zoológico. J. This is a voice sound. It is produced in the words pleasure or vision in English, and in Spanish it is similar in words such as caballo, rollo. However, the phonemic transcription is represented with a different symbol. Z. This is a voice sound. In English, it is found in the words schedule and cage. In Spanish, it is pronounced in the words written with the graphemes Y and double L, such as cónyuge or llama. On the other hand, besides all those consonant sounds, there are two semiconsonants in both languages. In English, as in Spanish, they are voiced. Yeah. In the words yesterday or yellow in English, and in Spanish in words such as sabio, cielo. In the words what or which in English, and in Spanish in the utterances cuenta, guapo. Finally, it is important to say that although there are some similarities in the pronunciation of consonant sounds between English and Spanish, they are not pronounced the same. That's all for today. Thanks.